Who doesn't love inexpensive handmade Christmas ornaments? My name is Tracy with Scrappy's Rustics. In this video, I'm going to show you 5 different ways to use cinnamon sticks to create ornaments. And one happened on an accident where one of these, this one here, you can actually use year round. And I styled it to use it year round, and I'm going to do exactly that. And it was really just by chance it dawned on me the project just kind of came together on its own. So I hope you enjoy this. I hope it inspires you in some way. You can get a bag of cinnamon sticks just about anywhere. There's different quality grades of it. You know, edible ones are obviously a little bit more expensive, but overall they last forever. They smell amazing, and they're very simple to use. So I'm just using 5 here, and I put the jute. I used cream jute. I think I used it on all of these just to stay with the theme. Just some hot glue, and I just put them on top of each other where they fell into each other nicely. They just kind of sat there. The glue, of course, is going to hold them together, and we're going to hide the hanger as well. So put the hot glue wherever you need to. You don't even have to use hot glue. If you want regular glue, just let it, sit there and dry. That is fine too. I prefer other glues besides hot glues, but in this case, I wanted to get them done and keep moving on, so I used hot glue. I'm just simply using some lace here. I got a package of mixed lace on Amazon probably about 3 years ago. It is in my Amazon store. I just think the two colors go really nice together, and the cream jute really matches the lace. And I was really excited when I realized I could use this year round. Of course, the way you style it and the colors that you use would define whether you could use it year round or just Christmas, or however, whatever materials and colors you want to use. You could use just plain ribbon, you could use jute, anything you'd like. So I just have I believe I got the buttons from Michael's or Walmart, and it was just a bunch of different buttons with blues and greens in them. So that's what we're using. The two are very similar. I just tied a little cream jute shoestring bow and just put the little button in the middle. And I was going to leave it like that. And you'll see what happens in the next one. I don't show you the whole, I make the next one the same exact way. I just use a different button. And I end up putting a little bit of dried flowers on the side, and that's where the idea came to take it a step further. And it's so cute, y'all. You could put greens in there, anything you want. I can't wait for you to see. It's pretty exciting. I'm excited about it because I love homemade things. I just do. I feel like they're very memorable. You can look at them and be like, I made that. These would even be cute gifts. They even sell the larger cinnamon sticks. You could make these in a larger size. There's just so many things you can do with them inexpensively, and I love that. I mean, yes, it's great to buy Christmas ornaments and such, but it's also nice to make your own. So here's the dried, I don't even know what the heck these are. They're just little dried, tiny little flowers. They're kind of like a cream white color, grayish kind of. So I'm just hot gluing them right to my lace, and I put the little button in there, and I made this one pretty much the same way as the other. They're all a little different because no two cinnamon sticks are alike. So right here, I'm like, wait a minute. So I was like, I could put some dried flowers in there. How would that look? At first, I'm thinking that's a dumb idea. That's going to look silly. But I loved it. I think it looked so cute. So had I not pulled those dried flowers out, this may have never happened. So I will be using these, like I said, when they're off the tree, I will be hanging them from a dresser knob or somewhere. So this one, I thought I wanted to be a little different, and the button had some blue in it, so I had these little blue dried flowers, and I just stuck those in there. I like the looks of the other one because it's more full, but this one is kind of cute too. So there they are. Look how stinking cute. Aw, look, they look adorable on the tree. So again, you could use your colors or not. You don't have to put the flowers in there. I just thought it was, I feel like sometimes great things happen when you don't plan it. They just happen, or it's a mistake or an accident. Like, those are the best. But I really hope at least one of these inspire you through this video, because there's several different styles. And look how cute. I just love it. So this one's super simple. We're just going to do a little rag tree. Now, if you don't have gingham, this is not gingham. Oh God, here we go again with the fabric. Homespun. Oh my gosh. That word gets me every time. You could use ribbon with this. You could use greenery. You could use dyed sheets or fabrics or towels. I mean, there's no rules here. Whatever you have on hand, it's a great way to use up your stash. And the only thing I'm doing is just making the next one a little smaller than the other. Not being perfect by any means here or any of that. So again, you could use your colors of choice. I just think this is super simple. It's cute. Again, you're getting the cinnamon stick out there. These ones have a really, I'll have to look at the brand name, but these ones have a really excellent scent. I know I would say there's different grades of cinnamon sticks, but you know, if they're going to be hanging on your tree, I'd imagine, you know, sooner or later they're going to lose their scent unless you really put your nose to it and get you a whiff. So I'm using, like I said, the same cream colored jute. I did get this on Amazon a couple of years ago. I'm just trying to stay with the same color theme in a sense, and the cinnamon stick. So I just made a little shoestring bow as the topper, and I do try to hide all of my hangers the best that I can. It's nice because the cinnamon sticks have the opening, so I wasn't quite sure how I was going to do this. And the openings are different. This one is one big one opposed to some of them are like two. So I just basically shove it in there and hold it to the side so the glue catches it. Now this is cream. It's more like, it is a jute, but it's more like rope. So it wants to like unthread, like, you know, where jute's really tightly wound. So if you're doing anything intricate, I'll show you somewhere in this video where I just put a little hot glue on the ends of your rope, and it really helps. Kind of, you know how you have a little plastic thing on the end of your shoestring, your sneakers, your tennis shoes, whatever you call them. Look how cute that is. You kind of make one of those in a sense with your hot glue. I just love these, y'all. I think they're so cute. I can't wait to, well, they're on the tree now. So now I picked these up from Walmart. This guy's like totally falling apart. He doesn't even have an eye. I actually found the eye later on in the bottom of the box. So we do a little repairs, and I do take a little marker and I just draw him an eyeball because I thought the eyeball was gone forever. But look at his feet are falling apart. We just did a couple of repairs and got him back into shape. He was in the little urgent care there for a minute and got some hot glue repairs. This was a 4-pack. I want to say they were like $2.99 or $3.99. I'm not exactly sure. It was this year at Walmart. I don't know if I showed the box, if it showed the price or not. But I thought, how cute, just stick one right in his little arm like he's hugging it. See, his eye doesn't look too bad, but the one eye's a bead, the other one's just a little mark of magic marker. But it worked. It worked. So, you know, if you have any ornaments on hand already that you could shove a cinnamon stick in, by all means, you know, go for it. Go for it. So we're just going to make a simple cross here, just a little teeny dab of hot glue, and I'm going to wrap the cream jute again, just for some stability and to kind of break up the cinnamon stick look. You certainly could leave it just like this. If you did, I would definitely add a little more hot glue. The rope is making it more secure. And again, use what colors match your style or the theme you're going for this year. Again, this is one that you could leave out year round, no problem. Just really depends on how you style it. I left most of these very simple. You could add greeneries, you could add pick berries, berries, you know, all the things. This is just a, you know, bare slate for you to be inspired and add your own twist to it. So again, I just tacking that down with a little hot glue. And I believe this is the hanger. Yeah, this cinnamon stick is actually the way it was made. It's 2 little holes. So at first I tried to put the hot glue in there and I was going to shove it in there, and it went in, but not far enough. My hanger was too long, and I didn't really care for that. So I decided to put a little bit of hot glue on the end of each piece just to keep all those threads together and make it thinner. So that way when I shoved it in there, it didn't fray apart and it stayed intact, and it was easier for the glue to adhere, and I could get it down, you know, as far as I wanted it to. And I got a little skewer there in case I need it to push it against the glue so it would stay, but I don't think I ended up needing it for this one. But those are always nice to have on hand, just in case you need to get something down deeper that you can't quite reach with your fingers. So that worked out pretty perfectly. And that was the perfect cinnamon stick to glue the hanger to, because it looks It looks nice. It doesn't look nappy. Like, it just, you could stick it to the back too, but I was trying to hide them. I wanted them to look nice. So, and I think these are probably, all these are probably 4 inches long, 3 or 4 inches. All the cinnamon sticks, like I said, they come in different, you know, the whole bag is, no two are the same, but they do sell much larger ones. And if those are the cheaper option, you can cut these, but be mindful that some of them are brittle and they may like kind of crumble on you, and they might not cut exactly perfect, but they, or snap, however you wanted to do it, but whatever's more cost effective for you. So again, we're going to make a little, just like a log pile in a sense, but we're using cinnamon sticks instead of logs. I'm going to make another one this year because it was like my favorite craft that I made. It was so stinking simple. It was just very similar to this, but it was used with sticks, and it looked like a little log pile, but I made it into an ornament, and I loved it. It was so adorable, but it was so simple. I made almost all my ornaments last year. I really had a good time, and I videoed pretty much all of them, so those videos are out there, and you're welcome to view them if they inspire you and you like my style. So at first I was going to put one on each end, and then I was like, wait a minute, I want to put it all the way through. So again, I used the hot glue to keep my threads together, and I end up pushing it all the way through, tie a knot, and I tried to shove the knot like in the cinnamon stick hole there, but it didn't totally go in there, but it was okay. It was okay. This stuff is a little thicker than your regular jute, the cream colored, but I love it. I just love the neutral colors. I think they just go together nicely. I think the cinnamon color and this cream color just go nicely together. Very neutral. And I love red and white Christmas. I love vintage. I love all the things. I have a very eclectic taste, and I just feel like, you know what? There's no rules with creating. There's no rules with decorating, in my opinion. So just do the things that make you happy and bring you joy. I mean, if they don't match, who cares? Who cares? I mean, to me, it doesn't matter. But I feel like my stuff actually does jive somehow, between handmade, vintage, and red and white. I am a sucker for red and white. I don't even like red. That's just the crazy part. Like, I think I own one red shirt, and it's a Coca-Cola shirt, and I like Pepsi. So, you know, I don't know. I don't know. But it just goes. We decorate our back porch every year. Well, every year. I say every year. Last year was the first year we had a porch to decorate, and oh my goodness, it was so fulfilling. I'm really excited to get to it this year, which will be very soon, very soon. I feel like we just put it back together because I'm in North Florida, and we had storm after storm after storm, and I feel like we fixed and cleaned the porch I don't know how many times, but here we go again. So I just wrapped the jute around it nicely, cut a little bit of greenery that I had left over from last year, little tiny pine cone, and some pickberries. And one of my pickberries actually fell out. I put a third in there. I got to glue that guy back in. This happened to hang the way it should on a tree, the way I did put it through the cinnamon. So it does hang nicely, as you'll see here in the video. So yeah, so it hangs perfectly. Again, man, you know what? I bet you could even stamp some muslin, well, I don't know if the cinnamon sticks, like, my mind's going in another direction, never mind. So here is all of them. I hope this inspired you in some way, and if you like my style, I'd love for you to become a new friend and follow. And if you know somebody that would enjoy this video, I'd love for you to share it with them as well. If you like unique crafts supplies, check out my website at scrappysrustics.com. Thank you for watching.